Welcome back. Yeah, this is a kind of a special video for me, and let me say right away why I'm making this video in the first place. So honestly, I'm making this video for me. Let me say the brutal truth. Let me say the brutal truth. I don't have to start like this. This will be a nightmare to edit. So this is a kind of a special video, as you probably see from the thumbnail and the title, but it's a video that I'm making honestly, especially for me. So I hope that you like this more personal video, but I want to make this video because since my job, I know very well that when I'm recording something, this is forever. And since this is such a special moment, such a big moment for me, I wanted to record a video that helped me to take a break and reflect on this thing that is obviously pretty big. But before that, let me give you a little bit of context, because you don't decide to raise a kid without doing nothing before. So me and Chiara, the name of my girlfriend that I think that I've never mentioned on this channel, we've been together since 2016, and we've experienced a lot since 2016. First of all, we had to stay together from a distance, because in the beginning we were living in two different regions, the region of Marche and me, I was in the region of Lombardy. That is about 450 kilometers far away. Then after more than 1 year, we finally got the opportunity to live together in my apartment in Milan. That was a very, very small apartment, because it was like 30 meters square, and you know, living with two persons in a 30 meter square apartment is not easy, but was a good test to see if our couple, our relationship were working or not. And then the other big step was to buy a house, and we did it in 2021. We bought our first house. That is crazy to think, but we did it. And now in 2023, we've decided to have a kid. That, let me say right away, wasn't so planned, but when we've discovered, we were both very happy. A little bit shocked at the beginning, but then, as you see in this video, we were a little bit more happy about this thing. So, when this will happen? So, according to the gynecologist, the deadline for her, because yes, she's a girl, is the 14th of August. And at the time of recording this video is the end of July. So, this means that there is not so much time to wait. And I think that it's time to share this with you, because since this point I didn't share anything about this on social media, and this is crazy to think, because we did a lot of things about this new event, and it's crazy that I could not say nothing on social media, but this is another topic. I'm digressing, but the main two reasons why I didn't say nothing on social media before is for two reasons: fear and curiosity. Fear because if you have some experiences about this topic, you know that the first months, and also the other, I have to say, is kind of scaring, because you never know what will happen. And so I didn't want to say on social media when we've discovered, because it was too early. Now maybe it's too late, because it's 9 months after, but now, yeah, I think that now it's really the time to do it. And the curiosity aspect is because, as I'm going to tell you now, my mindset about this event changed a lot, from being a lot scary to be excited, honestly, about this. And so this is the main two reasons why I didn't tell you nothing before. Also, side note, if you are back to watching my unboxing video of the iPhone 14 Pro, I said that the third reason was a secret reason, and that reason was this reason. And so yeah, having the iPhone 14 Pro now gives me the confidence to create awesome videos and awesome photos with my new kids. Yeah, that's weird, but will happen very shortly. So let's talk about the moment of the discovery, because I distinctly remember how much I was shocked, because of course I had the video because I have to make it. We weren't so sure but we were at the same time pretty sure that will happen. It's weird to say, but trust me, we were both sure and both not sure that Chiara was pregnant. So I made the video, and I remember distinctly how much I was shocked, because for a couple reasons. Yeah, let me say now. The first reason was the work, my work, because I've been working like a freelance, specifically like a filmmaker and a photographer, for the beginning, for I think 2016 or 2000, maybe earlier, like 2015. So I know that being a freelance is not the most steady work that you can do, and with a child, the immediate thing that I thought was, okay, we will have a child, and this will mean only one thing: having more expenses. And since I already have a lot of expenses, knowing that other expenses will come, yeah, in that moment I was pretty nervous, especially because in that period also the amount of work that I have to do was not so much. So yeah, we were both nervous, but especially me, because I know that without saying something like I earn more money than my girlfriend. No, that's not the point. The point was that I already know that my job was already unstable, so knowing that other expenses will come, yeah, once again made me very nervous. But fortunately now, and this is not a fact, but it is like this right now. Now this thing, or the amount of work that I have to do now is completely flipped, and now I have the opposite problem. I have too much work to do, and the deadline is coming, and I'm pretty nervous as well because I don't want to leave the first days of my new daughter. Let me drink a little bit. Because I don't want to think back that the first days of my first daughter spent my time working. I don't want to have this memory, but I want the memory to be there almost every second of this new life, because it's a new life for her, but it's a totally new life for me and for Chiara, of course. So yeah, I'm still nervous, but yeah, but it is what it is, and I have to accept it. The second reason why I got so nervous is because if you know a little bit of me, you know that I like to have a plan about everything. I'd like to do things in a certain way. I'd like to plan things, and this is a kind of thing that you can plan. But fortunately for me, on this point of view, Chiara is a lot quieter than me, and without spoiling what I want to say after, knowing that you are with a person that is quieter than you is the key to survive, really, because knowing that one of the members of the couple is quieter than you is really helpful. And so even though I want to have a plan, I know that having the support of Chiara will be the key. So yeah, I don't know if this makes sense to put in the video, but in the beginning I was nervous also for the fact that I want the plan, but saying this now loud is kind of hilarious, because I'm constantly learning that you cannot have a plan about this, so it's kind of stupid to say you need to have a plan. But since I'm trying to share my thought as they changed, I can say that in the beginning I was nervous because I wanted to have a plan. Now my mind has changed to the point that I know that having a plan is not a smart thing, but it's more important to live the moment and don't think too much. The things have to be in a certain way, but I have to embrace my future, and I have to adapt to this new life, honestly. Once again, adapt. This is the key. One example about my idea to have a plan is the changing diapers, because changing diapers will be one of the routines that I will have to make now and for the next months for sure. And so since Chiara is a teacher and she's been working in a kindergarten, so she's really used to changing diapers. I wanted to be in line with her, and so what I did, this is kind of crazy but also funny. Since I have the lucky to have at home a small nephew, he's like 11 months old, I've started to change his diapers because I want to make practice. I want to be ready. I want to know that even though I can't pretend that I will become an expert to changing diapers before she gets birth, I want a base of confidence about also this. And this is only an example that is kind of big for me, but this is only an example that I want to give you to understand a little bit more why I want to have a plan. And then there is another aspect that is the society problem. What I mean for the society problem, I mean that I think, especially in Italy, I don't know in your country, but especially in Italy, we have the problem that we common thinks that the dad have to work and the mom have to be with the child. And I'm completely against with this thing because I think that is too late, is 2023, and we cannot think as we think in the past. And so I want to be present as much as possible, but it's not so easy because, yeah, starting from the work's perspective, Chiara, for example, will have her maternity for the next, I think, 6 months. I hope so. While me, especially me, because I am a freelancer, I will not have any paternity or any other help to stay at home. But at the same time, I really want to find the method to spend much time as possible with my new child. So this is another thing that I'm promising myself before that she will get birth. In all of this, you might think, so Chiara is ready. And the answer is no, she isn't. But the key for her is like she's trying to think that she is ready, because you have to trick your mind that you have to be ready, even though you already know that in your subconscious that you can be ready for this. But if you want to know Chiara's situation, yeah, she's trying to think that she's ready. So if I have to add a name of this chapter, will be like how to raise a kid. But at the same time, I think that it's super stupid because there is no way that you know how to raise a kid. But there are, I think, a thing that you can do to help a lot to embrace this new life. And this thing is study. Because as in anything, you can study about certain topic. And I've been really lucky to have some books at home about education that I've started to read. And I highly suggest to do it, honestly, because when you start to read this kind of book, you will start to learn so much, and you will start to understand that raising a kid is super hard, but there are something that you can control and something that you can understand, even though the kids will not talk in the first months, of course. One of the examples is that how to deal with crying, because a kid will cry for sure in the first month. But reading this book gives me the confidence that there is a reason why kids crying. The reason is not because something is bad, but because they can't speak. So crying is the only method that they have to communicate something. So if you understand this, if you start from this mindset, everything will be much easier to understand, and you will not panic when kids will cry, but you will start to think why you are crying, what you are trying to communicate, what you are trying to say to me. Because, yeah, once again, it's not only because something is hurting. So, after 9 months of pregnancy, I think that I got the real key to success, to be a good parent. And the key is not studying or think that you will do it perfectly, because honestly it's impossible to think that you will become a perfect parent. But the key is, I think, ask to your partner how it's going, because everyone has a different approach to life, and I certainly know that Chiara, for example, has a totally different approach compared to to me. And so I think that the real key will be talk a lot with your partner and seeing if things can be improved, things can do in a different way. Because yeah, you can study how much you want, but there are too many ways to be a parent, to educate the child, and so I think that you have to find and follow your path without listening to many other. I really think that the only person that you have to listen will be only your partner, honestly. I don't think that will be another bigger advice that I can give you. And this is not only an advice that I'm giving to you, but is an advice that I'm giving to myself, because as I told you in the beginning, I'm doing this video especially for me, because I know for fact that there will be sometimes that I will feel that I got lost. So I am hoping that seeing back this video will help me to understand that it's normal, and as in other things there are good moments and not so good moments, but whatever these two moments will happen, I have to keep going and to adapt and find a solution to some problem. And now let me answer to the big question: am I happy to become a dad? Yes, of course I'm happy, but this is an obvious, I think that this is an obvious answer. The reason why I'm happy and also pretty excited about this new life is because my mindset has changed a lot since the beginning. As I told you in the beginning, I was very scary, but it was very scary, I think, because I didn't know what will happen, what this new thing will mean. But now I'm excited because I had the time to realize that I will become a dad. I had the time to realize that we will not be only two, but we will be three. And so I'm ready for this. I'm really excited, and I can't wait to start, because starting from the fact that you can be prepared enough, at that point you think, okay, if I can be ready enough, let me just do it. It's my mindset for now. And so yeah, I'm happy, and also I'm pretty excited to start. And for last, guys, let me end the video sharing what was the big moments, starting from the most emotional to the most funny. So of course the most emotional thing that happened was the discovery, but then immediately after that, I think that the most emotional thing was the first ecography, because during the first ecography you really got to know that someone is there. So that's a big moment for sure. The other big moment was the ecography at the third month, because at the third month you get to hear the heart beating, and hearing an heart beating is something like it's a special moment for sure, because we all know that if our heart doesn't beat, we are died. So hearing that someone is there and her heart is beating was a great moment, was a big emotional moment for sure. Then the other emotional moment was the moment that we told this event, this event, I think that is not the right word, but I think that you got it. The moment that we told our parents that Chiara was pregnant. Yeah, that was an incredible moment, very funny to watch it back for sure, because of course I have the video. Both parents was shocked. They didn't expect that, because I don't know why, to be honest. They didn't expect that because yeah, we are both 30s, and we've been together since a long time now, so I think that it's the right step to go on. But yeah, both parents was completely shocked about the news. And then after, of course, telling the news to our parents, we have to tell you the news to our close friends, and that was not so much emotional but pretty funny, because as our parents, they didn't expect that this will happen. So yeah, that was another fun moment to experience and to watch again, because of course even here I have the video. Then in order of emotional moments, the other moment was to discover the sex, because not because we specifically want a girl or a boy, but only because knowing the sex of this baby is another step to understand that someone is really coming. And so we were pretty excited to know the sex of our baby girl. Okay, let's start to talk about the proper fun moment. The unboxing of the pillow of the changing diapers. This is crazy, I know, but if you know a little bit of me, you know that I like to choose pieces of furniture that are very match with the other piece of furniture. And so when we looked for a pillow for the changing diapers on Amazon, we looked, I remember very clearly that we looked for a color that was matching the furniture. And so yeah, it was a pretty, I can say, stressful moment when we unboxed the pillow, but yeah, the color was right. And for the same reason, the moment that we unboxed the bird ribbon was pretty funny, because we have prepared a very technical and very precise plan to how we want the ribbon of the bird. And so we was a little bit nervous when we opened the box to see if the color and the elements in the ribbon was right or not. And wasn't right 100%. Was 90% right. But yeah, we are pretty happy about that. We have to admit that we have to have some compromise, especially me, because all of this is it's about me, it's not about Chiara for sure. That's it, guys. I hope that you have found this video, I don't know, entertaining, fun, you got some value about this video. I'm sorry if this isn't the kind of video that you expected from me, but I think that adding a little bit of personality to this channel is important for me. And so I hope that you like this video, because if you did, I will try to do other things like that, maybe related to other aspects, or maybe, why not, also on this aspect of my new life. Yeah, for sure. So don't forget to subscribe to this channel to see more content on tech, for sure, not only on bird. And yeah, I hope to see you very soon in the next one. And if you want to see more live update about this, you definitely have to follow me on Instagram. I'll see you kind of soon in the next one. Bye!